Nice for a first quarter like that to really get the momentum going, and obviously eventual margin about that point.
Yeah, look, it was a fantastic first quarter. We played some really, really good footy. We went in with the plan, we executed the plan to that point, and it really set up the game again, and the boys played some pretty good footy.
How was Todd Goldstein's influence in that opening term to get on top of Rowan? I know he's probably worked his way back into it. Was that where it really set it up for you?
Yeah. I said during the week, he's a fantastic player. He's all Australian. He's playing some really good footy at the moment, and he's vital to what we do. So for him to put his mark on the game early was great, and he set us up, and he gave first use to Jizer and Ben and Jack. So that was really pleasing.
I think 5 out of 6 now. You're only 4 points outside the top 8. Do you daring to dream and feel as though you guys can really pushing up that way? Or?
Yeah, look, it's really tight. Like you can see all the other teams are fighting for that spot as well, and as I've said before, we just focused on the next challenge, and that's all we can do as a football club. And I'm a big believer in that, and making sure our players do their job. Monday to Friday, we take care of what we can take care of, and then on the weekend we try and execute a plan. So that's all we're going to do this week again. Not looking too far ahead.
Oh, you feel like you must be getting pretty comfortable with this coaching caper.
I don't know about comfortable. That second quarter wasn't very comfortable. But look, I really enjoy it, and I've said it a lot that I love the opportunity to coach this footy club, and they've been fantastic to me, and I'm just really enjoying the day-to-day of being a senior coach, and I'm learning every day. Learned something new today as well, and I'm looking forward to the next learning the next day. So it's been great. It's been really good.
Speaking of daring to dream, would you dare to dream of maybe being the one to take North Melbourne forward next year?
Oh, again, I haven't really thought about it. I've really thought week to week, and that's all I can do. And I've told all players and staff that we've just got to take care of what's in front of us right now, and tomorrow's another challenge, and we've got to look after the business on Monday, and we'll worry about Tuesday after that.
Brad, in the past, spoke about the group itself and how you always had the belief in the young kids. Do you feel pretty privileged in a way that you've stepped in and we're really starting, Jai and the guys up for the Zerha and whatnot, King 5 guys, that you've stepped in and they're really starting to deliver? Yeah,
Lark sort of, I don't know, he's kicked 5, so that puts him halfway to a rising star, I would think. But look, I'm really proud of those guys. We're seeing contributions from all across the field now, and some guys have got to do a job one week, the other guys really step up. I think we're playing a really even brand of football, and we need everyone contributing at some stage, and guys are stepping up. Like Larks did it today. He's kicked 5. Zerha's kicked 5. Benny Brown's kicked 3. And Brownie's doing a lot of work up the ground at stages and allowing those guys to succeed. So that's really pleasing. The guys are playing for each other.
Well, there's some pretty big raps on Jai coming into the season. His last 2 weeks have been pretty special. Is he start showing that form that obviously had him such a high draft pick? Yeah,
he's playing really good footy because he puts in the work. And it's as simple as that. He's a really professional kid. He annoys the hell out of the coaches every day, and he wants to get better. And I know he didn't really see the rewards early on, but he's certainly seen them now, and the hard thing and the challenge for him is to maintain that, and that's to go along with all the other players. We've got to maintain that drive and that professionalism to get better.
And on the game, I guess when the margin got back to 15 points early in that third quarter, what enabled you to sort of steady and get moved forward again?
Yeah, so in the second quarter, St Kilda played really good footy. They were up and about, they outnumbered, they were pretty hard. We took a back step a little bit. We probably weren't as ruthless as we should have been. But we took the lesson from that at half-time. We put a few things in place, and the guys came out and executed in the second half of that third quarter. And then in the last quarter, we played the type of footy that we know we can play. So that was really pleasing, that we can actually take a hit and then get back up and go again. So,
what did you make of Zerha's game in particular?
Yeah, Cam's Cam's game was super. He's obviously, kick 5 goals, 3. Laid a heap of pressure. Was just up and about, and like we spoke to him during the week. He's been nearly in bits and pieces the last couple of weeks. He's been in and around the mark, but just hasn't quite hit the mark. Today he hit the mark, and it all starts by his pressure and his ability to close the game down on opposition really quickly, and he did that, and he got the rewards for it.
They're getting a pretty dangerous forward line, and Mason obviously didn't have much impact today, but when you've got you're stepping up, kicking 5, Cam, Ben there, Jack's bobbing up and kicking goals, you've a bit of versatility now? Yeah,
we've certainly got a few avenues to goal, but that comes from a lot of work up the field. Lee Tudor's done a great job getting our guys in positions, and they're doing really well. They're playing good team footy as we are across the field, so they're getting the rewards now as well.
And how serious Mason's, was it a quad for him?
Yeah, he just got a little corky, I think, and it was just in the wrong spot. So I think he's in a bit of pain, but like he should be right by the end of the game, by the end of next week. So look to get another one under his belt.
Just on Ben Cunnington, I don't know if you saw it, but he appeared to give out a pretty nasty whack to the stomach of one of the opposition players.
Oh, really? I actually haven't seen it. Was that the free kick?
Might have been. I recall. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really see it, but all I saw was the free kick, and I think they kicked the goal, so that was a bit disappointing. Yeah. But we'll look at that afterwards, I think.
He has been fined a few times this year. Do you think he's sort of treading a fine line between aggression and too much aggression?
I'm not sure. I know his wife's not going to be too happy with the fines, but look, we'll have a look at it. It's we want Cunners playing on the edge if we can, but like we've got to make sure we remain disciplined at all times. But we'll have a look at it. I don't think there was too much in it.